Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Oh, I forgot. I put the items in my shopping cart on Amazon, but then forgot to check out. I ended up buying a retractable USB cable for my iPod to replace the long cable that it comes with, because having this hanging around is certainly not as compact. And then I've also got in that order I have an international adapter because we're going to Germany, to Frankfurt in a couple of weeks for a auto show, and we'll be streaming that live. It'll be kind of cool. So I got to remember to place that order. And I'm only reminded of this because we had a question come in from Alejandro, or Zion. He says, I was wondering which is the best online store service out there. I've looked at the Yahoo store and Goodstorm, but which one is the best? Also, how do they exactly work? Do you carry out the orders and send them by yourself and they just send you the money? Or how does the process work? Hopefully, you'll be able to answer my question. It sounds like a rather innocent question, and in his case, I don't think he's asking about where to buy things, rather where to sell things online, hence bringing up Yahoo stores. Now, I've never heard of Goodstorm before, but apparently it's in the league, at least, with Yahoo stores. Selling items online can be tricky, certainly, but there are wonderful resources for you to get started. Yahoo stores is one of them. Other people use Amazon. I think they call it Z-Shops, if I'm not mistaken. eBay.com as well. In all of these places, a lot of the mechanisms are set up for you. So you decide for yourself, one, what you're going to sell, and two, how you want to present that to the world in some cases, how you want to build the description, the titles that you want to use, the photos that you use. All of the thinking is really, the onus is on you. As far as the research and what one service offers over the next, well, they all pretty much do the same thing in the sense that they give you access to their audience. The reason why you'd want to go to eBay is because people go to eBay to buy things, or the reason why you'd go to an Amazon and build an Amazon store is that they attract an audience that wants to buy things. Yahoo stores is much the same way, although Yahoo stores is more if you want an independent effort and you want to build a back end for your front end or your storefront, and they would help handle the payment processing. They may help handle a lot of the transaction busy work, but at the end of the day, you're going to need to connect the dots. I mean, Yahoo stores is certainly not going to ship things for you, nor is Amazon, nor is eBay. I mean, the onus is on you to do that. It's the same thing for any type of transaction. Now, the difference between doing something or setting up a storefront on any of those sites versus, let's say, Craigslist, is that Craigslist is more person-to-person, which every transaction should be, versus if you were to do it on Amazon, where it's a full-on e-commerce front-end, back-end, stem-to-stern. It's got ratings for the vendors. Possibly on eBay, it's got ratings for the buyers. It's a whole transactional system, and that's the advantage of building a store in these different websites. And honestly, these days, I'd probably be more inclined to tell you to set up a shop. Well, you could certainly set it up in more than one place. I don't know how easy that is to manage, but the idea is if you set it up in eBay and Amazon, then you're able to hit two gigantic audiences that are going to be receptive to the things that you're selling. And in many cases, I will tell you my own personal habits. Sometimes I'll search eBay if I think that the product I'm looking for isn't a very popular one, or maybe it's out of stock in other places. But I will also typically go to Amazon.com and do a search. And even if Amazon itself doesn't have it in stock, or any of their partners don't have it in stock, there are people possibly like yourself that may have something in stock. And then since I'm going through Amazon, my credit card information is already in the system. I feel good. I feel confident. I haven't been burned, at least to this point. And that's the big thing. Is this is more for the buyers. Let the buyers beware. When it comes to dealing with people who have shops set up either through Yahoo Shops or through Amazon or eBay, check their feedback, check their ratings, check all of those very, very crucial components to the process. Because you don't want to be dealing with someone. Just because someone's on Amazon or eBay doesn't mean they're great. Doesn't mean that they're 100% business-minded and good human beings. I mean, they could be out there to rip you off. Same holds true with anything that's related to finances and money. You've got to do your homework, and in many cases, places like Amazon or eBay, and again, they're like, as this guy, Alejandro pointed out, Yahoo shops or stores and goods store. There are plenty of places where you can sell stuff online. But without doing your research about who you're buying from, the purchaser, you as a regular purchaser, can get burned and may never see that money again. So, do your research on who you're buying from. Hopefully the system that you're buying through has a good rating system, and the person that you're buying from has good ratings from a variety of people, not just one person. Anyway, so yeah, just you can pick and choose between any one of those or all of them. They're all going to differ in small ways. But ultimately, you have to look at the feature set, and what you're going to like is going to be different from what I might like if I were to sell something online. And I can tell you this: I've tried selling stuff on eBay and Craigslist. I haven't tried Amazon yet, but maybe I just have really bad stuff to sell because I've never really sold anything. Craigslist I've sold a few things on, but I never had any luck with selling anything on eBay. I was trying to get rid of it for like a penny, and no one wanted it for a penny. Really, I was trying to rent my chest, and no one wanted it. Maybe I'll have to set up a Yahoo store. Another thing you may think about doing if you're just working on selling digital products, payloads. That's PAYLOADZ.com. Sorry, I got tripped up there. Or edgeo.net. EDGEIO. .net. Sorry, I had to respell it there in my head. They also sell. Oh, thank you, Griff, for posting that URL in there. They will help you with the transactions of digital products. So if you're selling a PDF or a document or a file of some kind, they can help you with that. Not exactly like on a Yahoo stores level or anything. At this point, I'm assuming. Edgeo was a Gnome Deck sponsor. That's true. At this point, I was hoping that people have been commenting in the chat thread. I wasn't watching it, or if you have any experience with any or all of these, at least from a vendor's perspective. If you sell things, let us know what you think the advantages and disadvantages of where you happen to be, or the reason why you decided on where you happen to be. I think this is a very, very good question, and even my dad has wondered. Well, maybe I should set up an eBay store and sell some of the stuff that I have. It's worth a shot. Some people are millionaires from selling things on eBay. Certainly not me, and that's probably why I'm up at 10 o'clock at night tonight answering questions to a video camera in a chat room of friends. Anyway, swing by the chat room. You can join us anytime if you have a life. If you don't have a life, we'll take you anyway. We're here 24 hours a day, and even if I'm not, these people certainly are. We're all good people, and we'll all treat you, well, most of us will treat you well enough. We'll welcome you into the community as it is, and as it continues to grow. So, if you haven't figured it out by now, through the little link that's underneath the sponsor logos, we can be found at one place, of course, our YouTube videos, yada, 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 but just like people are typing in right now, you can get to us in a live chat room at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.